Is it me you're looking for?
No.
What the hell?
Oh, look at Doogie.
It was worth the mod.
I killed.
Fine, I'll go. Okay, later.
Let's go, ladies.
I don't think there's any girls playing with us.
We must win.
So I'm just gonna rush lower.
Flashbang out.
No, what? Watch the flank. Watch the flank.
Yeah, here long, here long.
Go B, let's go B, let's.
Yeah.
Grenade out. Bomb has been planted.
What else? I think noob.
Good shit.
Oh my lord.
We must defend this land. Throw your flashbang.
Door.
Throw in the flashbang.
Rapture, so close.
Very. Got saved by fire.
5. That's 95.
What's up in the box? Ooh. They're pushing upper. Yeah. That's not a normal shot.
Hello?
We will never stop. The future is ours. Flashbang. I'm throwing a grenade. I'm throwing a flashbang.
No.
Counter-terrorists win. We must move. Deploying smoke sheet.
get them the bomb, bro.
Flashbang out.
Look at right trying to bait you.
I rush A long. I'll flash.
Let's go, my brother.
Throw the bomb and go.
Drop the bomb, drop,
Flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang.
drop the bomb, drop the bomb. Oh,
Keep going. They're flashed. Oh, never mind.
Shit. Rapture. Come
Yeah,
to
yeah.
daddy. Someone didn't check my corner.
Counter-terrorists win.
I'll smoke B doors.
Now is the time. Throwing flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. Smoke. I'm planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted.
Oh my god.
Counter-terrorists win. Let's go. Flashbang out. fire. Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang out.
Two there.
Throwing smoke. Smoke. Molotov.
Rise. I gotcha.
It is time now, my brothers. Flashbang out. Molotov out. I'm throwing the flashbang. Flashbang. Let's go this way. I will lead the way. Grenade! Throw in the flashbang! We shall rule the day. Throwing flashbang. Flashbang out. Throwing smoke.
Yeah, why you playing so late, stupid?
Because I can.
I thought you had a 10 p.m. break.
I'm planted.
Future down. You should have seen me get doobies out.
Rap, we got you back.
We tied Rapture.
We did. We did tie.
Damn, can't believe it.
So close. You're so close, Rice.
Fuck.
We just played Mirage.
Vertigo,
Where'd it go?
vertigo,
El Figo.
vertigo. I'll be up next.
Alright, Gary.
No.
Yeah, Gary.
Reward for killing you, that game. You kill. Oh.
Told you, I'm too lazy.
Oh my god, see.
Fire in the hole.
Oh.
Hole.
Oh.
Hole.
Move it, son. Smoke. Grenade out. Incendiary. Grenade. Deploying flashbang.
Okay.
Laying down smoke. Terrorists win.
Life's not out to get you.
Let's have a piece.
Throw a flash to me.
Throwing smoke.
Let's
Deploying
go,
flashbang.
Jaggy.
Grenade out. Laying down smoke. Smoke.
Bomb.
Grenade out. Flashbang.
I'm dead.
Laying down smoke. Bomb has been planted.
Mark this down, doobie.
Throwing
Oh,
fire.
Hannah.
Man, I was waiting for him.
Yeah, I think Sleepy has
Right
more
on.
hacks, bro.
Oh my god.
Counter-terrorist win. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's move out. Smoke. Throwing flashbang. Grenade. Grenade out. Smoke. Throwing flashbang. Incendiary out. Grenade out. All right. Oh, no, sir.
Hit him in. Hit him in.
Incendiary out.
Zip
Got him, alligator. Bait.
Are they going A?
No.
Deploying flashbang.
You had one job.
I got 1 kill and he stole both of mine.
Throwing a grenade. Laying down smoke.
Oh, comfy. Nice, get sleepy. Caught and sleepy. Oh, one's down here.
Throwing flashbang. Grenade out.
About time. All casted.
Then.
Flashbang. Counter-terrorists win. Now we're getting stuck right into them. Come on, jump. Laying down smoke. Throwing a grenade. Deploying flashbang. Grenade. Deploying flashbang.
No,
Oh.
so
Oh.
Ant got me. You dinked me.
Today, I'm going to talk about trust factor and all the nuances and hidden stuff. Still, nobody knows how it works, and that's by design. See, the thing about trust factor is, it's actually pretty complicated. There's no universal answer when it comes to getting better trust. There's a lot of different factors that come into play, and no one can give you a simple answer without knowing the details of your specific case. So does getting back-lived affect your trust? Well, whether it's by association or causing it yourself, the answer is no. Which is weird since you'd think this would be something that actually did affect your trust, especially if you get multiple VAC lives, but it doesn't. The reason is probably because Valve knows VAC Live is still broken and unreliable, so they don't trust it enough, no pun intended. Let's start with the best way to improve your trust factor: spending money. Spending money on your Steam account will usually improve your trust. If you're wondering how much exactly you need to spend, there's no random arbitrary number. Obviously, spending $20 isn't enough, and you're going to need to spend more than that. Valve loves money, specifically when it comes to giving money directly to them versus buying third-party games on Steam. I've noticed spending money on keys or major pick'ems or operation passes back when we had those is way more effective than buying games from other developers, like Elden Ring or Call of Duty. Of course it still helps, but spending money directly in CS2 helps more. If you're wondering why in my other video I said spending money doesn't help your trust factor, let me clarify. If you just made your account last week or a month ago, spending money won't do anything. If your account has bottom of the barrel trust from either raging for 50 games or using some detected cheat, spending money won't matter. It only helps if your account isn't blacklisted or brand new. If your Steam account is less than a year old, you're gonna be in low trust. It doesn't matter if you cheat or not, or how much money you spend. Your account is too new, and the system doesn't know enough about you. Think of trust factor like your credit score. You can have good credit, bad credit, or no credit. Having no credit is sometimes just as bad as having low credit. You can't lazily cheat the system either. Buying a 10 or 20-year-old account that's been inactive the entire time won't put you in good trust. A 20-year-old account that's been inactive forever is basically the same as an account you just made today. So what can you do if your account is only a year or two old? The answer is simply spending money and just letting time pass and letting your account get older. Buy all the major pick'em stuff, get your weekly XP, and deal with the terrible games. Play casual or deathmatch or retakes, and do your missions. And in a couple of months, your account will be in better trust, and after about a year, it'll be in top tier trust. You can play matchmaking or Premier, but you're gonna be in a lot of cheater games, and it's not gonna be fun. The million-dollar question is, does getting reported affect your trust? Yes and no. It affects your trust if your account is new or low tier, or if you suddenly just gain a bunch of reports in a short time. This means if you buy some account and you start raging every game for 10 games, you will get that account's trust tanked pretty quickly. Just because you buy some account with medals and good trust factor doesn't mean you can just go monkey mode. Farming reports will usually tank your trust, but if you go inactive on the account for a few weeks, it'll usually go back up. If your account has a bunch of service medals and real hours, then reports barely affect you, especially if you spend a lot of money. It'll give you more protection against reports affecting your trust. The best way to check your trust factor is checking you're looking to play. If you have 20, your trust factor is probably good. If you have 1 or 2 or none, you're in low trust. Now, this isn't always true, but it's a pretty good indicator. Another way is to simply solo queue and see what kind of accounts end up in your game. There's no site or tool that can check your trust factor. These sites that claim to check your trust are just lying to you and giving out random numbers. I hope there's no one this gullible, but you never know. So here's where things get more complicated. Back in CSGO, if you were in North America and you had low trust, it sometimes took 20 to 30 minutes to get a game. And when you finally got a game, everyone would be cheating on welfare accounts. But if you queued Europe, you'd get a game instantly, and more often than not, you'd go against legit players with stacked accounts. They could be closet cheaters, but if they were, they're very disciplined since they just take the loss and get 16-0'd. So why would queuing Europe give you better games? It's because Europe just had way more players and more people that were in the middle. Matchmaking tries to put people with the same elo and same trust factor against each other, but there's not always enough players for the disparity of everyone. Now in CS2, it's kind of become the opposite, where if you're in low trust, North America is better to queue in than Europe, since these days, Europe has so many third-world cheaters that can play on the same account for years and not get banned. So if you don't mind the higher ping, you can try queuing different regions, and you may actually get better games. If you're in the United States, for some reason, Chicago servers tend to be the servers where it puts low trust people in. So if you're in queue for a while and you see Chicago, you might be in low trust, and you're about to get put in a game with really good players. If you're in low trust, you should avoid 5-stacking. Matchmaking often tries to punish 5-stacks by putting them against lower trust or higher elo people, in a way to balance it out. If you've ever been in a Monkey Rage session, you may have noticed how many 5-stacks you get put against. Solo queuing in low trust is a dice roll. You just have to hope the cheaters on your team are better than the cheaters on the enemy team. If you're low trust, queuing with 2 other people seems to be the best way to help mitigate having bad games. Don't 5-stack unless you have a really good team. I know Valve says that queuing with other people will just take the lowest person's trust, but that's not true anymore. Now it tries to add and divide the team's trust to balance it out. So let's say one person has high trust, one person has medium trust, and one person has low trust. It'll put them in around medium trust. If you queue with someone who has black trust, then yeah, you're still going to end up in the worst lobbies ever. There's no mitigating that. So now, let's say your trust factor sucks, but your account is a few years old. You spend money, you buy games, you open cases, you try not to get reported, and yet your trust is terrible. Well, you can always try emailing Valve. If nothing else works, try this, and believe it or not, sometimes they actually do reset your trust. They won't respond to your email, so you won't ever know if they actually did anything or not. Obviously, if your account is low trust because you are raging or being a retard, then no, this won't work, and don't waste your time or Valve's time. Always remember that as long as you're giving Valve your time and money, then it's okay to cheat and win every game. Today, I'm going to talk about you can't cheat on FACEIT secured servers. You will get banned instantly if you try. We've all heard that over and over again. Everyone believes FACEIT has almost no cheaters. The few cheaters it does have all get banned almost instantly. You see a lot of people who exclusively play FACEIT say this, since they believe Premier and matchmaking are both full of cheaters and that VAC is a joke. While that may be true, FACEIT is not some safe haven either. One of the common myths that some people believe is that you can only cheat on FACEIT if you're willing to spend thousands of dollars. Most naive people believe this, and even a lot of cheaters believe it. They think a FACEIT cheat costs around $1,000 a month, and even to get access to it, you need to be well connected and know cheat developers so you can get access to some super top secret cheat. While that's a cool fantasy, it's not actually the case. That's not to say that cheating on FACEIT is cheap or easily accessible to the average cheater, but it isn't nearly that difficult to start cheating on FACEIT even if you're complete nobody. All you need is a second PC, a DMA card, a fuser if you want walls, and of course a good custom firmware. You can buy both the DMA card and fuser for less than $200, but the firmware is the real broke check. A good private firmware is the only expensive thing a person will need to buy if they want to cheat on FACEIT. It depends on the seller, but firmware for FACEIT can cost anywhere from $500 to $1,000. The price is pretty arbitrary, so it really just depends on whatever the seller decides. Anyway, once you have the firmware and everything else, you're good to go. As for the cheat itself, literally any DMA cheat will work. The DMA cheat does not matter. They're all undetected, and they'll all work. All that matters is your firmware. A DMA cheat can't be detected, which is another common misconception. As long as the cheat doesn't write memory, you won't ever get banned. The only things that can get detected or blocked are your firmware or KM box, which is also detected on FACEIT. So why does it feel like suddenly FACEIT has a lot more cheaters now? Well, that's because it literally does. Cheating with DMA has greatly risen in popularity over the last few years, which is why FACEIT has a lot more cheaters now. DMA cheats have been around for a long time, but in the last 2 or 3 years, they've blown up in popularity. It also used to be more expensive to buy the whole DMA setup, but now it's dirt cheap. You can buy a DMA card with a fuser and KM box for literally $100. That's how cheap it's become. There are actually so many cheaters who now have a DMA and use it just for matchmaking or Premiere. That used to be unheard of, not only because VAC was a meme and DMA was extremely overkill, but because no one really knew or cared about it. Now, DMA is common knowledge, and everyone and their mom has it, not just for CS2, but for other games as well. The only barrier now is just finding a good firmware and being able to afford it. But aside from that, a lot of cheaters don't even really care if they get banned. Many of them cheat on FACEIT knowing they'll get banned, and they're fine with that. The ban won't come for weeks or even months, and in the meantime, they're free to cheat on FACEIT. Even if they get banned later on, they still ruined a ton of matches and had a lot of fun. Some people assume manual bans are instant on FACEIT. While they used to be, and sometimes still are, oftentimes they're also very slow. It also depends on the region. In Europe, manual bans are usually a lot faster than in North America or Oceania. This is because Europe is the most populated region, so they focus most of their attention there. Meanwhile, most cheaters have already reached level 10 and gained a ton of elo. In cases where the cheater does have custom firmware, they can really just cheat for months, if not years, without getting banned. Assuming they at least have a basic understanding of the game and they aren't monkey blatant, a good cheater can just use radar and closet cheat without ever being caught or even raising suspicion. Most people who cheat on FACEIT only use radar or wall hacks if they have a fuser. Another common misconception is that you can't have wall hacks on FACEIT, since FACEIT takes screenshots of your desktop. While FACEIT does take screenshots, it's easily bypassed since most DMA or external cheats already avoid any type of capture, like OBS. But since using wall hacks is riskier because most cheaters can't properly play it off, most will typically just use radar, which is already a huge advantage. Here's where the waters get muddied. Most DMA cheats have a feature called Cloud Radar. This means the person using the DMA cheat can share their radar with everyone else they're playing with. So everyone on their team will have radar without actually cheating themselves or having DMA. All they have to do is pull up the hosted website, which a lot of cheats even set up for you, and that's it. Now your friend who has never cheated and is squeaky clean can just visit a website on their second monitor or phone and see where the whole enemy team is for the entire game. Would you say that person is cheating? Well, yes, they kind of are. But is there any actual tangible proof of them cheating? There isn't. Technically, they have no cheats and haven't broken any rules. Then you have the cheaters who use AI aimbots, which unlike KMBox won't get them flagged. Or they use Arduino, which is also typically detected unless they have a good private firmware for it. Most FACEIT cheaters typically don't use any type of aim assist, for multiple reasons, since aim assist is usually a lot easier to notice than someone just having walls. If they do have an aimbot, it's usually AI. FACEIT made a post recently, which looks like it was written by ChatGPT, but regardless, it's just a bunch of cope and misinformation. While FACEIT does do a good job and they do block a ton of firmware, the sad reality is that a good cheater with very good firmware who is only using radar probably won't ever get banned. The whole, it's only a matter of time before any cheater, including those using DMA hardware, gets caught, is purely cope and simply not true. We've seen cheaters who were basically raging for over 500 games without getting banned. Only after someone made 2 videos exposing them did they finally get banned. There's a bunch of people making videos about FACEIT cheaters because that seems to be the only way to get them banned now. Compared to Premiere or matchmaking, FACEIT obviously has way less cheaters, but we can't let FACEIT off the hook since it still has a ton of cheaters, and people are actually paying and giving up their privacy to play without them. They should be working extra hard to ban all cheaters, and they just aren't. Most FACEIT staff are clueless, and most have never even played the game. Darwin, who is one of the most well-known community managers for FACEIT, is infamous for ignoring tickets and pretending to care on Reddit or Twitter. Aside from people buying FACEIT accounts to appear legitimate, you even have cheaters in FPL now, since a couple of months ago they changed how getting into FPL works. So really, anyone can be cheating. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter what their inventory is worth, how many hours they have, or what their elo is. They can genuinely be a good player, but with just radar, they'll be an amazing player. And they'll be smart enough to know when to take losses. A truly good closet cheater will have stats similar to a really good player. Anyone winning 90% of their games and dropping 30 kills every match is obviously going to raise some red flags. But the smart ones won't make it that obvious, and they likely won't ever get caught.
Yo, PG, you wanna watch the show? Oh shit. Are you solo queuing? Oh shit. Yeah, I saw you've been pretty active. I saw that you've been playing a bit. I said I seen you like playing CSGO lately. I mean, I'm down. Well, nah, I shouldn't be playing Premier because my trust factor's fucked up. Like I'm getting mad with hackers every game. But let me know if you're from leaving games.
figure out which one was mine. I think I got it now. I hear you. Oh, my bad. I hear you. Yeah, I didn't know which one was my left and right. No, I'm just joking. I should have been listening to you. No, I should have looked to my left. I was.
Okay. Alright, you wanna call me when you're getting on? Okay. Alright, peace. Yeah, like when it started. Can you see what I typed? Yes. Yo, can you not hear me in the Discord? Let me try to fix that shit. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. You remember what episode we left off on?
Nah, dude, I skipped way ahead, bro.
What do you mean you skipped way ahead?
I've been watching it by myself.
Then what episode?
I'm almost done with season 2.
What?
Dude, yeah, you don't fucking pick up.
Well, I've been busy, bro. The whole fucking Friday and Saturday I was working.
Yeah.
Well, tell me what episode you're on.
I think it's the last episode of season 3.
Bro, I wanted to watch season 3. That season's good.
I don't know.
We're on season 2, bro.
I know, but every time I call you, you like just don't pick up.
A nigga busy, bro.
Say something.
Okay.
Alright.
What episode? Because last time you told me you were watching it and you started on an episode that you didn't even watch.
Yeah, I can show you on my phone. It's literally the last episode. Brave.
Episode 10?
Wait, let me just make sure. Oh, no. Episode 9. Fall.
What did I miss?
I don't even remember where we were. So like,
No, what did I miss in season 3?
I know. I'm trying to think. Like, there is a whole, like they became self-employed. Like they stopped working with the firms. They started their own
What
business.
happened to Saul in season 2?
I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember?
I mean,
So you weren't watching it?
no, I don't remember what happened in each season. I just remember where it is now.
Yeah, but you don't remember the show?
Not by the seasons.
Well, the episode where you started watching without me, what was happening?
Bruh, I don't remember where we left off. Like, it's been like 2 weeks.
We left off on like season... We left off on Bali High. Which is episode 6 of season 2.
Okay.
Are you down to rewatch it?
Oh god.
You don't even remember what happened.
I know. Oh god. I don't know where we fucking left off. I know what happened up to where we are.
I know, just explain what happened.
I'm telling you, they started working together, like, Saul and his brother got into like a big fight because, well, he changed the addresses, and then they lost the case, and then Kim took the case, and then, his brother sued him. And, well, he didn't sue him, but he took him to court, and then he lost his bar license for like a year. So he started selling commercials. And then he started like going broke as fuck because people didn't want to buy the commercials. But then, like, so he started giving out the commercials for free. Like, the guitar place, like, they had like their busiest week or some shit.
Can we just start season 3 from the beginning?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep on going.
Alright, if you keep going ahead, can we start in season 2?
You've already seen the entire show.
Yeah, but there's a lot of shit I missed. I didn't watch.
You haven't watched the entire show.
No, I have, but like, there's a lot of things I don't remember. Plus, I've been watching another show. I've been watching JoJo Adventures.
Hi, live stream. Probably end the stream if you start watching the show, so I don't care.
Pretty Are you? Am I streaming it?
Wait, hold on a minute. Conference has got 2 minutes left.
You're playing CS:GO?
No, I'm on.
Oh.
I spent like 2 hours trying to fix my chest fire. I actually like doesn't want to play with my chest fire because I'm fucked up. And like, I don't want to play with them either very much because it's none of us are happy. And it's like, Max.
I guess Max takes the game way too serious.
Which I don't mind, but it's just, it's team goals and basics goals. Basics is broken. I tried everything to fix it. Even before it was ultra strict.
Alright, you ready or what?
I got 15 seconds. This guy's like wasting time. Like, I'm literally like, it was 3 to 7 and he's still fucking trying. I have to like waste time so long. Okay. Let me start watching.